In this video we're going to be installing the Tour PAK lid light from Custom Dynamics. This is part of their Pro Beam line, so if that's something you're interested in, stick around. Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Andrew and this is my YouTube channel Touring Midwest, where I highlight the Midwest from a biker's perspective. So whether you're into motorcycles or you just want to know where to find the best burgers, brews, and things to do and see in the area, consider hitting that subscribe button and we'll get on with this video. Alright, so we're going to get this Tour PAK lid light mounted. It's going to add a little bit more visibility to your motorcycle if that's something that you're interested in. This was actually the patron's choice for this week's video, so thanks for everybody who voted on that. This is what you wanted to see, so this is what you get this week. I gave them a choice of 3 videos and this is the one they chose, so that is what everyone gets to see. If you'd like to find out more information about supporting the channel, you can check out the Patreon link down in the description, or at the end of the video I'll show you another way to do it. I do already have the seat removed from the motorcycle because we're going to need to be able to get to these connections at the back of the Tour PAK, so just FYI, I know you can't see that right now, but save a step that way. First thing we're going to do is pop open the packaging. We find a wire harness, another Custom Dynamics wire harness. I tell you, I've got a lot of wiring harnesses on this motorcycle and most of them are from Custom Dynamics. But everything's plug and play, so that is the price that you pay for ease and convenience. First thing we want to do is just lift the Tour PAK lid, and we're going to have to remove the backrest from the Harley. So 1, 2, 3 nuts to do that. They look to be about 1/2 inch. Next thing I want to do is attach the included Y harness from Custom Dynamics. So we need to locate the connector that's right in front of the Tour PAK. So the factory harness comes off the bike right here, and then it goes to the magic strobe kit for the Tour PAK, and then onto the rest of the lights. So if I want this to match up with the rest of the lights on the back on the Tour PAK, I obviously need it to go through the magic strobe module right here, so I need to plug it in after that. So I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to attach my Y connector. I'm going to plug that back into here. And then I've got this connector for the lid light. And every time you add something new from Custom Dynamics, you have more wiring harnesses to try to bury back here, so just keep that in mind. The next thing I want to do is really clean this whole area up very nicely, so I'm going to turn to the Shine Works. This is made by Clockworks. We're going to do that this time. Once you get that surface all nice and clean, you can go ahead and use the included alcohol wipe that they include in the package and just kind of go over everything and make sure that it's extra clean and prepared and ready for the installation. It's going to sit right up there just like that. We'll leave that. We need to plug this in to the harness. Just like that. I'll go ahead and just flip this around so it's visible to the camera, and we're going to perform the BCM sync. So what we need to do for the BCM sync is turn on the ignition, turn on the flashers, turn off the ignition. We're going to let that flash for 3 to 4 minutes. So after you've had your flashers running for 3 to 4 minutes, you can finish your BCM sync, which is as simple as turning your ignition back on, turning your flashers off, turning your ignition back off. And at this point they want us to check to make sure all the functions are working as they should. So we'll turn the ignition back on. You can see that our light bar is lit. try the brakes. And this is going to flash to the same pattern that I have my tour PAK set to through the magic strobes. So that works. Signal lights. Obviously this is backwards, so when I hit this actually is correct. Left. Signal lights work. So we're good to go. We can finish installing this thing. At this point you want to take your zip ties out of the package. The idea with the placement on these is you don't want the wires to get pinched behind the backrest. And then you want to mount one of these black clips kind of down here by the speaker pod. Just stick that right in this area here. And the idea here is you want to make sure that when the tour PAK is lifted up, you have plenty of slack. So we know we're going to need this much wire basically. So make sure you leave a nice bit of slack there. Take the zip tie, kind of get this in place, and then we'll test it. Plenty of slack there. And then you just want to continue securing this wire however you want. You can zip tie it to other wires and stuff in there. I'm going to leave that for right now. We're going to get the actual lamp mounted on the rear of the bike. No big secret or trick here. We just need to peel off the 3M backing here. The film. There's a big chunk of it there. This is difficult with the tour PAK rack here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Smush her into place as best you can. When you put your backrest back on, your main pinch point is going to be at this middle bolt because there's a bracket back there. So just make sure your wiring is kind of pulled away from that area so it's not going to get pinched in any way. And then just reinstall your washers and nuts. You can see here we have plenty of slack, and then we can just start tightening these down. I just want to make sure you see right here we've got plenty of slack in the wire, so when this opens and closes we're not going to have to worry about the wire getting pinched. The only thing you will probably have to pay attention to is make sure it doesn't get like pinched inside here. Make sure it kind of goes up in here when you close it. Now we can kind of snug that tie down. You've got brake light functionality. You've got your signals, hazards, the whole 9 yards. So if you want some little bit higher up visibility, this is a good way to be able to achieve that. And it's a nice clean look. So good job, Custom Dynamics. Thank you very, very much for checking out this video. If you did like it or appreciate it or found it helpful or beneficial in any way, shape, or form, please give it a big thumbs up. It's just cool for people to see all those thumbs up on a video. If you really liked it and you'd like to see some more content from me, you can click on the little icon that's going to pop up in this corner of the screen. That's going to open up a subscribe box. Give that a tap, ring the bell. That will send you a notification every time I upload a new video or go live, and you do not want to miss that, I don't think. If you're interested in becoming a patron, you can check out this little link down here. It's going to pop up in a little bit here. That'll take you to my Patreon page, where you can find out more information about how you can support the channel and what I'm doing here at Touring Midwest. It also gives you early access to videos just like this one right here, and prizes and contests down the road when we get the numbers up a little bit over on Patreon. If you'd like to see another video from me right now, you can check out this one right here, and down here is one that YouTube thinks you might like. Here's that subscribe icon I told you about. Thank you very much. Stay very, very safe out there as always. We will catch you in the next video from Touring Midwest.